Tix, what are you doing? I'm just watching old episodes of Monk. Now, I didn't watch all of Foodie's live because they're intrinsically boring. They're just, dull. Now, if I wanted to sit and think about food for an hour, I'll go and sit on Pinterest. That's where I find all the good foods, whole foods, yummy foods, not just yellow slop put on a plate. Yeah, that's where I go, Pinterest. Now, I didn't watch all of it, but I tried watching the first couple of minutes or so, fast forward through all the highs, hellos, whatever. And she did say one thing. She goes, oh, yeah, yesterday was a moment of weakness. No, I think the words you're looking for are intrinsic behaviors. It can't be a moment of weakness. A moment of weakness would be a singular happening. Happens every once. A moment of weakness is cheating on your husband or cheating on your wife, or buying that packet of chips in the shops when you've been going so good for 6 weeks, or spending that money, or going a bit overboard at the casino, or indulging in alcohol when you're trying to be alcohol free when you're out with your friends. That's a moment of weakness. Overeating every day on bullshit food that makes you sick when you are a diabetic, that's not a moment of weakness. That's entrenched behaviors that you can't and will not change. That's what that is. You are basically a toddler putting a bucket on their head and running headfirst into the wall. Just thonk, 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 hoping that maybe the next time you try and bash your head up against the wall, well, the wall's not going to be there anymore. It's magical thinking. You cannot just wish it away. You have to do something. Now, how much of that amazing advice that's been dropped on your comment section to drive your algorithm, but I'm sure you really read every bit of it. How much of it went straight in the bin? How much of that advice have you taken on board? Have you written it down? Have you looked into any of the books or recipes or apps or suggestions or ideas that they've offered up to you? I bet not. I bet they're in the gut. I bet you've just put them in your brain's dumpster, gotten rid of them, because none of them would have told you, just lie around, eat what you want, close your eyes, and when you wake up in the morning, you'll be skinny. And you'll be a total legend. You'll be a skinny legend overnight. Because none of the advice would have told you that, because that's what you want to happen. You want to put in no effort and do no work and eat and only eat the food that makes your brain go nuts. You don't want to readjust your palate or readjust your brain or reteach your brain what food really is or what good eating habits are. You just want it to happen like magic. And that's not going to happen. I mean, your learning curve, toddlers learn things faster than you. Let's get real. You're on that Life by Jen career track. And remember, Chantal, she did go into inpatient treatment. She did get professional help and she still didn't make it. So, yeah, not a lot of people have a lot of hope for you. But, the only person who's got to have that little spark of fire and a little bit of motivation, not Sarah, not your mum, not your auntie, not your sister, not your beezers, it's you. And you just don't have it in you. You don't have a fighting spirit. You have a submissive personality. You are someone who is willing just to lie down and just lie down. Just lie down. That is your default mode, lying down and just letting the world pass you by. But, that's what we're here for, sitting around and rotting on the floor. Oh, and when's the last time you went for a walk? And no, going to the bathroom doesn't count. It doesn't count. I know it's technically steps, but have you been outside? Because we know you love the natures. When's the walk coming? When are your daily walks going to come? Because you need daily walks. Where are they? Have you seen the sunshine since you've been in Kuwait? Did you go and get the groceries? Or did Salah go and get those? Have you been down to your beach? Have you been outdoors? Because you love the nature. You love all the naturally nature. You love it all. But I bet you haven't stepped one rotten pinky out that door frame since you got home. Nah, doubt it. What if we put a big pile of like your favorite noodles? Like you had to walk downstairs and one by one carry, and they're free, you don't have to pay for them, free packets of ramen on the beach, and you just have to carry one packet home, and then you get to keep all the packets that you carry home. Let's make it like Deal or No Deal. Do you remember that show from the 80s in Australia, Deal or No Deal? You'd pay people or you'd give them prizes to do daring stunts. Maybe that's what we could do. Maybe if we laid out little treats down the hallway or in the elevator, it might push her outside the house. You know, like she gets a little ice cream cone at the end of a walk, or she might get half a candy bar, you know, like a donkey with a carrot. Let's do that. Let's try that as a training method. Put a Chiquito bar on the end of a long stick and dangle it in front of her face, and if she can catch it, she can have it. I think that's what we need to do. We need to get Wile E. Coyote in as her PT. All right, guys, that's it from me. Let me know what you think. Any unique training techniques or advice that you would love to give foodies? Something a bit wacky, something a little bit off the wall, something a little bit kooky. Let's get creative, guys. What training packages, nutrition packages would you create to get foodie beauty on track? Let me know. And I will see you later. Bye. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.